What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Star Trek Discovery review, the first episode back after the nearly 2-month-long winter break, finally returning us after the mid-season finale left us with a pretty massive cliffhanger. For those of you that don't remember what that cliffhanger was, the mid-season finale left us with the crew unstably jumping into what seemed like potentially an uncharted territory of space or potentially another dimension, and rest assured, this episode, episode 10, Despite Yourself, does answer those questions. In fact, the episode dives right back into the action as the Discovery is exactly where they were supposed to be according to their coordinates, only to find out that nothing is as it's supposed to be, a point hammered home when a Vulcan ship opens fire on them only to be destroyed by a friendly Federation vessel. The true nature of their predicament is revealed really quickly as Saru knows that the ships they have encountered during their brief time post-jump have a different quantum signature, something that's only possible if they're now in an entirely different universe. Speaking of how they got into this mess, Stamets is not doing well. He's seemingly blind and alternating between waking and catatonic states at random. When he is awake, he's speaking nonsense too, and Dr. Culver fears that he'll never be the same. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Tyler is also not doing well. After Tin's encounter with L'Rell, in which he almost frees her, she tries to activate him from his sleeper cell state by saying the Klingon prayer of Kahless, which fails to her surprise, but all but confirms that he is Vok, as many of us had theorized. The episode confirms we are in fact in the Mirror Universe when the Discovery analyzes a crashed ship's data core, revealing the dominating governing body in this galaxy as the ultra-xenophobic Terran Empire, a name that should be ringing alarm bells for all of you Star Trek fans out there. Things take a dramatic and hilarious turn when they're hailed by another ship, and Burnham discovers that the Mirror Universe's Discovery is captained by not Lorca, but you guessed it, Tilly. Burnham was the captain of the Shenzhou, but is presumed dead in a failed coup by Lorca, who is now a fugitive of the Empire. They survive that encounter and undertake dramatic measures to avoid detection again, going undercover as the ISS Discovery, reskinning the ship to make it look like a Terran Empire vessel, and decking out Tilly as their fearless and fearsome captain. It's here that the Discovery crew puts a plan into action, with Burnham posing like she's captured Lorca, surviving somehow, now controlling 2 ships undercover in this strange universe. To what end, we don't know. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Tyler consults Dr. Culver for more information about his condition, learning that the Klingon shortened down his bones and implanted his organs, potentially overlaying a new personality on his new identity, all but confirming that, you guessed it, he is not who he looks like. But when Culver tries to quarantine him for further testing, Tyler activates, remembering the prayer of Kahless, and breaks his neck. Our episode ends with Lorca heading to the brig on the Shenzhou and the agony chambers while Burnham takes command, thwarting an attempted coup by the ops officer that replaced her by killing him in a pretty awesome elevator fight scene. Overall, man, if you thought the first half of this season was crazy, this one episode might be more batshit insane in terms of twists and turns than the entire first half of the season combined. Not only is there a Mirror Universe episode this season, it looks like there will be an entire Mirror Universe arc, hopefully for the rest of the season, and to be honest, it's maybe the most bold and compelling direction the series has taken until now. This episode was directed by Jonathan Frakes, who you probably best know as Commander Riker from Next Generation, but who of course also has had a pretty incredible career behind the camera on Star Trek, directing multiple episodes across 4 different series now, as well as a couple of the Next Generation movies too. A couple of those episodes, and one of those movies, First Contact, dealt in some alternate universe timey-wimey stuff, so this isn't uncharted territory for Jonathan here. While the writing and acting from some corners still leaves something to be desired in this episode, I was really pleased to say Tilly, for example, really take it up a notch. I mean, she's usually not my favorite, but seeing her in literally the polar opposite role was spectacular, and it was something that I didn't think she was going to be able to pull off half as well as she did. I also find it really interesting how they're choosing to tackle the Vok-Tyler situation. I mean, it's all but confirmed at this point, and the audience definitely knows now, but that seems like it's been the show's plan all along, with these subtle lines of dialogue and actions, teasing viewers a little more with some of the dramatic irony here and there. Overall, I'll give Season 1, Episode 10 of Star Trek Discovery an 8.5 out of 10. I've said this a few times so far this season, but this was really my favorite episode thus far, and for once, I don't think that statement is going to be topped again, but of course I wouldn't mind being wrong in that. Let me know what you thought of the episode in the comment section down below, but that's going to do it for me here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. For even more content, check out our website at hybridnetwork supportyt.com. And if you love HN and want to take your support to the next level, consider donating to us on Patreon as we strive to bring you the best content possible. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.